living in a makeshift tent in their yard without access to food or water, and family members say they have made reports for months to try to get them some help. Welcome to Wave News at 6. I'm John Ball.
And I'm Myra Ansari. Betty Snider is accused of leaving her 3 young children in unlivable conditions for months, and she's now in jail, and a judge raised her bond today.
Family and neighbors tell us those conditions have been obvious for a long time. Wave News reporter Lena Noakes tells us how Thursday's report was not the first one made to police.
Family of the children in this case say they've called police and the Cabinet of Health and Family Services several times before, reporting the conditions Betty Snider's kids were living in. They say until yesterday, when police finally arrested the mother, very little action had ever been taken.
We're not the only people who call. We have people streets over who call. We have a lady down here who calls. Our neighbor calls. Dude over there calls.
To the residents of the Lazy Acres mobile home community, the allegations against Betty Snider are beginning to make sense. The Southwest Louisville mother was arrested Thursday on charges of wanton endangerment and abandonment of her own children, found sleeping in a tent outside their home, all alone.
We hear them outside at 4 in the morning screaming and fighting with each other. And I'm like, okay, that don't seem right. Why are they outside?
Police found the children visibly dirty, injured, and possibly malnourished. All signs many of Snider's neighbors have picked up on for months.
I didn't know they were living outside. So that's what threw me all the way off when I seen that they were stinking every time they came around me.
But for Snider's own family, the neglect of the children was not simply a question, it was a fact. The children's great-grandmother, Mary Buckhammer, says she has made reports to police and Child Protective Services at least 4 times, describing exactly the kind of conditions the children were found to be living in.
I said there's kids living outside, using the bathroom outside, don't take showers, eats when they can get their food. The mother's gone several days at a time and nights. They really need help. They need somebody to do something.
Snider's family tells us the most response to the reports they've seen from the Cabinet for Health and Family Services are notices posted on the door. They say the mom always ignored. CHFS confirms they've had contact with the family. Before Snider's arrest, Buckhammer felt like the situation was out of her control. She says she was about to take actions of her own before someone finally stepped in.
I was going to leave with them and go somewhere. Yeah, I'd probably got locked up. Do I care? No, because they'd been all right while they was with me. They would have been fed. They wouldn't be scared. They know they'd be safe.
The children in this situation are 10, 11, and 16 years old. JCPS notified police Thursday when the oldest daughter came to school malnourished and dehydrated. All 3 were taken to the hospital for treatment. Alina Noakes, Wave News.
All right.